What is up, guys? And today is a video based on recent news that's come out for FIFA 20, FIFA 21. Sorry, it's basically based on new news on Ultimate Team, Career Mode, and Pro Clubs. A lot of news has come out, and this is big for a lot of reasons. So let's start off with Ultimate Team. So they've now announced a new FUT Stadium creator, which has been demanded for years and years, where you can now create your own stadium. You can customize everything from top to bottom, including the stands, how much capacity, different colors, different tifos, different themes, and all kinds of stuff, even chants. And it's so much to it. It's a fantastic new feature. It's about time as well. It's been years since we've asked for that, and but it's time to, like I said, there's now club-based objectives where you can now complete objectives based on the club that you support, or clubs in a certain league, like in the Premier League. Like you can complete objectives for Arsenal, and it would say that you can score this amount of goals in this amount of games, and then you get like packs based on those players. So you can get a pack of a 3-player pack with some players from that same club. So yeah, really cool, I think, and it gives that extra dynamic feel to completing stuff in it. You know, it can also add to getting players for, SBCs and all that. It's a clever thing to do, and I'm not gonna lie, I rate that from EA. I rate that a lot. There's also you can now qualify for division rivals in squad battles, which is quite interesting because they mentioned that they wanted to get more players to qualify for more competitive reasons, which, it makes sense. And it's good that they've helped players who usually play offline on Ultimate Team to get rewards that way. So it gives them access to get better rewards that way, and I think that's a really good thing, isn't it? I mean, I didn't play much different rivals this year because I've hated the gameplay for quite a while now, and we all know the state of the gameplay at the moment. And I've not really gone on FUT Champions Ultimate Team for at least a few months now, so yeah, I think overall, yeah, that's a good thing to do. Next is a new training schedule for career mode, where you can now set your team to train on certain days, like pre-match, post-match training sessions, and midweek stuff, like you could do some possession work or attacking work and all that. I mentioned that in the video of my wish list, I think, a while ago. If you haven't seen it now, check that out on my channel, or I'll leave a link in the description, one of those two. But yeah, I mentioned that they needed a bit more depth in training, and to add more well, not just different sessions, but just have a calendar where you can set things out properly that way. So yeah. Next is that there's a new position training option where you can now train players to play in different positions, and they become a natural player in that position, which I think is brilliant, because it can now, for example, I think I also mentioned that as well in my wishes video. So yeah, check that out if you haven't seen it already. Like you can now train, for example, I saw the video that they released on their channel where they showed Trent from Liverpool, where you could train him as a right winger instead of a right back, and that it would take like 6-7 weeks or so for him to become somewhat adapted to it, which again, it adds that extra level of realism and customization in some ways, where you can now train players in your own way and make them play like you want them to be, which is fantastic. And just this disclaimer, yes, there's a glitch happening right now during the background gameplay. I think it was Hakimi, my right back, who got injured, and I tried to sub him off, but for some reason the game wouldn't let me do anything about it. Like, I tried skipping it, and clearly I scored a goal, so I had to go to the pause menu to actually get rid of it, and in the end it took about 10 minutes for it to go. But yeah, anyway, onwards with the news. Is now loan to buy options, which again is another cool feature, because there's always in the last couple of years the transfer system and everything as a whole, yes, it works pretty well. A couple of problems here and there, but they'll be ironed out in the future. But with loan to buy, you can now don't forget your own player that's got high potential, like Martinelli. You can get him on a loan and have a future fee option, which was in career mode a couple of years ago, but they got rid of it, which I thought was a bit of a pointless thing to do, but you know, at least it's back now, and at least it's an option to use in negotiations in career mode, which is always a good thing to have. Lastly, which is no surprise at all, and it's caused an outrage again in the community, is that there's been no major improvements or features to pro clubs, which is no surprise. Like I said, you know, EA, we all know EA. I'm not going to slander them because, to be fair, they've offered quite a lot of new things now for FIFA 21, but you know, pro clubs does have a lot of potential. We all know this. It's got great potential, but it's been ignored again by EA Sports for another year at least. So it's no surprise, and it's a sad sight to see. It really is. And you see these big content creators who do pro clubs videos, and you know, they've expressed their feelings and their outrage, which, you know, good, by all means, it's a good thing to do, but it is what it is. So enjoy the video, and if you like the news, leave a comment down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, turn notifications on, and yeah, good news, and hoping to do more videos in the future. So yeah, adios.